Hello friends, welcome to the Life Skills Green. How are you? I hope you all are doing great. Today our topic is shortcut to learning English and speaking. This is our topic. You have been studying, as I can assume that you are watching this video. You have been working on your improving English, whether it is speaking, writing, listening, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation. You are learning English in a different way, in a variety of ways. You have to cover different areas of English, and that is why I have some shortcut for you in this video so that you can boost your English learning faster. Here what you have to do first, the main important thing, the starting point is many people don't understand this or believe it, or maybe something they have another idea in their mind going on. But I have something that I want to share with you, that how I learned speaking English and the whole language skills, whether it is reading, listening, writing, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and so on. The first important thing is pronunciation. You have to start learning first from pronunciation. You have to start with pronunciation, learning pronunciation. Pronunciation is your key to learning a language. It will increase your learning speed and you will have confidence when you grow, when you want to become, when you reach an intermediate level. So you are then become confident in English speaking and communicating. That is why first thing is you have to learn pronunciation, English pronunciation. You have to reach at least intermediate level. First you have to work on your pronunciation. If you know dictionary phonetics, you have to learn them and check every word's correct pronunciation. They are called IPA, phonetic symbols. You have to work on them, and after that, or you can also learn through your social media. You have so many things. You have ways of learning, different ways of learning English. You can work on your pronunciation because it is related with your reading and listening. That is why you have to focus first of all pronunciation. You have to work on this. If you are good at pronunciation, if you have already mastered your pronunciation very well, then it is very beneficial for you. Then you are able to understand anything which is said in English. That is why whatever you hear and listen, whatever comes to you in your ear in English, so you will understand the correct pronunciation. In this way your listening skills will improve very fast. First, when you have command, when you have mastered your pronunciation, you are at least intermediate level or advanced level, then it will improve like very fast. That is why you have to correct your pronunciation. You should be at intermediate or advanced level in your pronunciation skill, because when you read or listen to some content in English, yes, if you are able to understand the correct pronunciation, then it will be easy for you to understand something. Even you don't know the vocabulary or grammar, but you have that idea what the word is pronounced in a right correct way. You have that idea. This is the main thing. Then what you have to do is reading. Reading mean here that I mean by reading here that you have to read what you will see there. You will read and write. You have to read and write what you will see there. In this way you will correct your spelling, every word spelling, because when you read and write, like students learn in their lessons, in that way when you read and write, you will have to practice on this. When you work on your reading, and writing, it will automatically correct your spelling rules, every word spelling. Then it will be no problem for you. You have to also reach on that level, okay, as well. Like I have already mentioned you for your pronunciation skills. Now I am talking about, I am sharing with you reading. What benefit you will get from reading? You will have good command over your dictation or spelling rules. You will know how to write, how to spell a certain word in English. These two things, these 2 points that I have shared with you. Now what you have to do next is for you to listen in English. You have to find word meanings, okay. Now your next approach should be to work on your vocabulary, to increase your word power in English in your target language. And if you go there, reach their advanced level or intermediate level, it will be helpful and beneficial for you. You will feel so much easy while learning English and communicating English. You have to work on your vocabulary at this stage. In the first place, number 1, I have told you pronunciation. You have to work on your pronunciation, and it is related with the listening skill. If your pronunciation is okay, good, so you will have no problem while listening in English. These two both are, pronunciation and listening, are interrelated with each other. After that, I shared with you reading and writing. Your just simple, your stories, your lessons from your textbooks or from your novels, whatever you are working, whatever the content that you have for your improving English. So you have to read and write. Simple, it's very simple. After that you have to work, you have to reach at least intermediate level or advanced level. If you can go, that is better. But if you are not, like if you have so many problems, you get anxiety through learning English, then you should reach at least intermediate level. After you have worked, you have reached at intermediate level in vocabulary, then your next step should be reading. Now you have to consume English content, you have to watch, you have to listen, you have to read English content. If you are interested in novels, stories, so you have to read them, you have to watch them, listen to them, okay. If you are interested in reading novels, stories, you have to read them. And if you don't find every word in the dictionary, you don't need to find every word that you don't know the meaning of that word. You don't need to find the word meaning for each and every word meaning in your dictionary. So if you find something, phrase, expression or word that you really need to understand, you need to read that, find the word meaning, then it is okay for you that you can find the word meaning that you don't know, because there are so many things used in a writing, okay. Whatever you are reading, whatever you are consuming, so maybe you don't know, is that a collocation, is that a simile, idiom. That is why English language is rich with variety of vocabulary they use in English. That is why you have to follow these things. When you read, listen, consume English content, you should consume the content that you like. Make your part of your hobby, make your part of your life. Whatever you like, the content, you should watch that content, not that your English learning content. Whatever you like, okay. If you want to watching cricket match commentary, it is okay. You are still learning something. And if you are interested in reading stories, novels, newspaper, it is good. You have so many options that you can read, listen, watch in that way. Or if you are studying medical, engineering, computer, environment, science subjects, okay, so you have to study those, your course books in English, your professional career books, you have to prepare for them. And other thing is, finally I am telling you, speaking is not that learning English, okay. You should go beyond that. You should go a step ahead from speaking English, learning English. You have to you have to practice for your communication skills, because if you are weak in communication skill, then it will be more problematic for you. That is why you should also practice, rehearse your communication skills as well, because it will help you in your speaking English, and you will become more articulate while communicating, speaking in English. You have to consume, then if you have input, then you language content input, then you will be able to give output through speaking or writing in English or communicating in English. That is why I am suggesting you, these are the primary basic methods, ways that I have shared with you, that you should work on them, and I hope that you will surely, I am hopeful that you will surely improve your English. Thank you. Talk soon.